Today we're going to demonstrate how to set up the queuing system for VFS. So as part of your delivery, you should have had a ticket machine, a PC to drive the system, which is this little box here, or some of you may have the shuttle PC here, which is then connected using a HDMI cable to your TV screen to show this particular information here and display the ticket numbers, which is all finally connected to your desktop PC that runs your keypad application. So first and foremost, we need to connect everything up. So as you can see, I've already connected the PC using a network cable, which is connected to this little hub here. What we're now going to do is we're going to connect the ticket machine up to the network. So we can see it's powered in. Okay. Push it in until it clicks. And plug that into your network once ready. And again, make sure that it clicks. Now that will basically connect our ticket machine to the server box here. Right. So how do we get the system up and running? First and foremost, with the ticket machine, what we have is we have this little red button on the back, so we just simply press that to switch it on. Give it a couple of minutes and it'll automatically fire on for us. And if everything's alright, it'll come up with this particular screen here and the green lights. However, if there is a network issue, what we can do is we can have a look to see that. So if we unplug the network right now, you will see straight away that the color of the light changes and a message pops up on the screen to say it cannot access the database server. So if we reconnect that again to the network, the lights will go green and it automatically is working again. Now there are other measures that we can take to test the connections between the system. These all have individual numbers, which are the correlation of the address of that particular device. So the first test we can do is just simply say, can we connect our PCs to the database machine? So if we find our keypad application, we connect that, it'll come up straight away if it's connected. If it's not, it'll come up with an error message, and I'll show you that in a minute how that looks. Once we're connected and we hit confirm, it'll bring up our information so we can actually call ticket numbers forward. To call a ticket number is simply by pressing the call button, and it should appear on this screen here. There we go. We can see the number flashing on the first line. Okay, so we're just going to close this transaction now to say that it's been completed. So if there is an error message on the keypad, what does it look like? So let's just change the network address here, and let's point it somewhere else. So let's change it to .43 and hit OK. Now what we're going to do is close our keypad and we're going to restart the application, or it's frozen on us. Why? Because it cannot connect to the database. Yeah? It'll eventually come up with an error message. We'll come back to this later. Now, if your keypad's working fine, it's calling numbers forward, but you still got the error message on the ticket machine, what we can do is we can take a couple more steps to actually see if it is actually on the network. So first and foremost, what we do is we'll hit the start key on our Windows, and we'll type in CMD, which is shortcut for command prompt. We open up command prompt, and what we're now going to do is we're going to type in the actual network addresses that you guys have in Bonn. So the first test we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we can connect to the ticket machine itself. So here's the error message that came up for the keypad that couldn't connect. So we'll just say quit the application for now, as we don't need it, and that will take care of itself. Okay. Right. So to do a ping test, you simply come to your cursor and you type in PING and then space and your network address of 10.106.219.40, and what that will do is it will now start giving us a reply to say we can actually talk to one another. Now, should you ever get this message, request timed out. That basically means that it doesn't exist, or the host cannot be found on the network. So now what we'll do is we'll check to see if the ticket machine is on the network. So let's wait for it to restart. Let's move this out of the way. If I could move it, that'd be great. Right, so let's check the ticket machine. So again, what we'll do is we'll type in PING space .106.219, but this time we're going to do .41, which is the network address for your machine, your ticket machine. If we hit enter, we can see it's giving us a reply. So that basically tells us it is on the network. And if you do this test and it is on the network, then it's a fault with our configuration, which we'll be able to log in and have a look at for you. If it comes as a requested timeout, there is a problem along the network somewhere that the components cannot talk to each other.